town. We're searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Zion, and today we will be bringing our last podcast of this year. A lot of new things happening this year among face-to-face events, in-game events, free updates, among many other things. But before we start, I want to ask everyone who's watching us on YouTube or on the Purple platform to leave your follow, share with your friends, call your guildmates, and also give us your like. So that's it, okay? Uh, Before we start our podcast, would like to introduce the SCMs who are with me today. SCM Nato.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to another podcast here. I'm very glad to be here again, and I'm very happy to see all of you here with us. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's have some fun news and talk to each other.
That's right. Okay, Lefur.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our last podcast of the year, the first podcast of the update. So be welcome. I hope you enjoy the news that are coming, and I hope we have a so nice conversation.
Have a good times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also would like to introduce Doctor.
Hello, guys.
That's it. All right, folks. Now that we have asked for your guildmates come to watch us, interact us with the last podcast of this year, if you guys have something to want to comment, leave your suggestions, feel free to leave on the comments below so we can see and talk about many topics that we can better explain, okay? Now that we have made our introductions and give you time to invite our friends, I would like to talk about our camera mode. For those who are not familiar with camera mode, this is a system that allows all the SCMs to broadcast and watch players in action during our live streams. Whatever is showing or hunting, or trying to defeat a top boss, or even attempting a challenging mission, and besides that, being able to participate and be seen at our live streams and podcasts. You will also get some rewards from it, like reputation coins, for example, some cacao coins, and of course, to participate and receive those rewards, there are few requirements, but both are quite simple. The first one is you need to enable the option to be at our live stream. If you don't know where to find it, to find this option, just log into the game, log in your character, go to the settings, and look for the streaming option. And the second thing to remember, to claim your reward, you need to be actively engaged in some in-game activity for at least 10 minutes. Like, for example, hunting somewhere with group or soloing, doing PvP, events, or something like that. So if you are chosen and are just standing at the depot or at your house, like doing nothing, we will move on the next player so that everyone has the chance to participate and join on our live stream. So if you want to appear here with us, interact with us, show off your skills, how you play, feel free to leave your in-game name at the comments, and we will feature you soon on our podcast. Remembering that camera mode is great for those starting to play Kakao because it's the different way in see how high-level players actually play, how they use their equipment, how they go on hunts or missions, and explore other areas of the game without taking too many risks. Plus, you get the opportunity to chat with the entire community. So, if you like starting to the Kakao right now and like to get some lost about how the high levels do some places or see different content or by just participating with us at our podcast, feel free. This is a quite good way so we can see and get some better understanding about the game. Okay, here we have some comments on the purple platform. Be welcome, Vasklik, also Muka AGS. Uh, Also, Muka is asking about, do its player nickname are unique on each server or can be used nickname? Lefir, do you want to answer this? Lefir?
Clifford,
Oh,
it's too scared to answer this question.
I was muted. Okay. Alright, guys. Now, if you can use your nickname only one server. Like if you have your nickname in Europe Green, one player for South America Blue cannot use the same nickname. It's unique.
Yeah.
So one nickname is servers for all server.
Yeah, this is a difference we have on the Kakao. Like, you have your favorite name and you can use, and this will the unique nickname you use it on it. So I hope if we have answered well this. Hello, Tony. Also, Anjuk Knight. Be welcome to our podcast. Um, Here on YouTube, we have also Satan from Hukoi. He's asking for camera mode also. Doctor, you can put it in on later. Well, now that we have commented a little bit about our camera mode, have read some few comments that you guys have sent to us, I want to talk about the years at Kakao's retrospective. As this is has progressed, we have booked many new features to to Kakao, such as aquatic environment of the Marianas Trench, the history of the dwarves of Moira, and also with the last update now telling a bit more about St. Marley Island on our last update. And as with every update, we always bring you new types of content. Like we also have brought many of the new types of system in Kakao 2, like bestiary, mounts, pets. Also, we have the cards, in which we already have over 50 cards. So we can start like think on the possibilities to implement the system. And regarding all this year, we have bring many adjustments and changes, improvements. We have saw the community even more stronger than ever in their suggestions, in their comments. Also, we have participated in some face-to-face events here in Brazil, in where you guys could meet us personally, talk with us, understand a little bit more about the cacao behind the game itself, meaning the developers. Also, we had an event in North America, if I remember, at the beginning of the year, in which was in North America. It was more a different type of event, but have you guys have saw that Kakao has been growing up a lot in terms of community. Like we already have many types of different events that we never made it before. Like uh, with the Kakelium itself, it's a big example for that. Since when we started to make those contents, we do not have a specific place to do it, and well, if you guys remember, the first event we have made this year, like Golden Dragons, was kind of funny. Not so funny because many people have died, but it was a big shake on Kakao's world because suddenly you was just walking around, going to North, and there's three Golden Dragons there. And we saw the first time players fighting against the Shiru, the one of the most strongest bosses that we have in Kakao. Like new players have come to the game, new types of addings to it, like new types of outfits, add-ons. Another thing, like the mouse, I like 1 year before, I did not never expected that we have the possibility to have some mounts, and this is now on Kakel, and they are also receiving some minor upgrades as the updates come. So it's always important to remember all the progress that we have made through this year. Nato, I guess you want to talk about St. Martin.
Of course I want. And now, guys, let's talk about the St. Marty Island. And commenting more specifically on this latest update, the last of this year, I would like to know the opinion of everyone who watches us right now and comment on the live streams. Did you find it too easy? What do you think of the difficulty on the St. Marty Island? Did you find it too hard to be beaten and do anything you have to do on the island, on the history, on the systems, and of course, since it's a new relatively new content. Not all players have completed the quest yet, at least not entirely. But we know that there are always those who try hard and keep trying, and they manage to complete it too quickly.
Mhm.
And I know that many players are waiting for more complex content or even more difficult. However, the main content is it's so out and created in such a way that all level ranges that go they can go there and find their way out. So we know all too well how it feels to wait for this update or any update, and in the end it's only restricted to a certain type of level. But as we always think about the community itself, the main content it's always divided into three categories, which is easy, medium, and hard. And of course, in addition to the new content, we always bring some improvements for the game itself, for the quality of life, in the hunts that are already exist in the game, and everything always based on the feedback from the community. So as always, keep sending your suggestions and giving us your feedback on the game so we can always keep improving it. And of course, like Spiro Zero, the chromatic dragons, where we make it possible to walk around all altars now, and making as new options to of a hunting ground. The Cyclops, in which it should be a better place for hunt, and Signs, we reduce their damage right now.
Yeah.
So as I said, keep sending your feedbacks, keep sending your opinions, and what do you think of the game, of the state of the game, and let me know what you think of Saint Marty, of its systems, its history, and especially its graphics.
Yeah. Also, taking advantage of the graphics, in my opinion, St. Marty was one of the most detailed cities of the Cacao. And also, it has a great immersive, like atmosphere, in which not so welcome the players to the place. But like for sure, we know that there are some that we had some players that already have completed the main content, or have thought which was too easy, or I don't know, think that was a good one or a hard one type. We know that we know that some players want like a more difficult content, more complex, in which takes more time to complete. We know that's time they could complete it the first time, the first thing completed on the first day, and that's quite normal since the main content is created for every type of player and overall. So we always want to focus on a placing where every range of level can have some fun. For sure, we still upgrading some other places. We still looking to always taking better adjustments to some places, like not to say on Spire Gyro, in which the place was less creatures with too much Spire Gyros and they hit hard, or like Chromatic Dragons, in which you are a limited space to hunt, and it wasn't too perfect to properly hunt as team. And based on the feedback the community has given us, suggestions, some analysis, we have made some adjustments for sure. If you want to know all details, at overall, it would be good. Reading our update notes, since we put all the information that we have implemented on the updates, or even if we apply some fixes or in updates patches. So that's what we are always focusing in, not the specific type of content for a specific level range. Like for sure, we want to bring it for everyone a little bit, and with that, we also have always adding new side contents that the players can find, like some mini mysteries, some histories that have not
Easter
finished yet.
eggs.
Yeah, exactly. That the players haven't finished it yet. Like I remember the Frost King was took more than 1 year or two even to be solved. And still some mysteries like Order 42, like the Final War, about Mellow. So if you like mysteries, if you like to solve and understand all the content we have in Kakao, you guys have those kinds of contents for example. One different like content that the players I haven't saw they finished it yet was like Kajins. So I expecting to the next updates they will be able, since I think we already have a team on the King's throne, the King's room. So we will be adding new types of content for sure, for more high level players, for average level players, low level players. This is a must in every update that becomes. Okay. Let me see the comments. 1992 Naruto's Dungeons Nerfed. This one was indeed necessary since from the beginning the main intention from this system wasn't focused on just getting like large amounts of experience. We have tested and we have some many examples that the infinite dungeons has to be needed in great need of these changes. We know that some main players like usually play solo or like do not play too much will not like, but considering that infinite dungeons is not like the other games called meta part of the game, the Infinite Dungeons for sure will receive some improvements and changes as the time goes by and the updates. But one important thing that's the main intention of this Infinite Dungeon is not just only for those who are soloing or like playing just a few times, but is in fact helping the other players. We know that's not maybe not so attractive at this moment. But if you guys have some comments on some suggestions on how can we improve it, we always are analyzing. We have already many topics about this on our Discord forum. So just answering this, it was indeed necessary because we have saw like players doing almost 200k experience per hour. So the main intention is not that we want something that you guys can enjoy, at least that you guys can still progressing, but like since it's a content for helping on each other, our goal isn't the experience there. For sure, it's like we prefer to think this more like a bonuses in which you are just helping the player, getting some reputation coins, and with that earning some experience. So this is the main idea. But we are always looking for improvement on this. So if you have some suggestions, feel free.
You forgot the main reason why the dungeons exist.
Yeah,
Having fun.
exactly. Is it not a place properly that in which you just stick there and like you have the map of Kakel is quite large. We have like many places, many contents, many histories. For sure, the some rewards may not be the best, but being part of the RPG is the exploration of it. Is like creating a team and trying to explore something, and every day you can make little by little on your progress. So that's what we have in mind. Let's see here. Muka, I am a mage 380 and it's too hard when I get a fifth element the necromant respawns are very strong. Also, witches are impossible to go solo. So the only place I can farm safely is Ordered is my island. Yeah, Muka, like I said, the main content is split in three parts in which uh, the beginning and like the start of it is more focused on low levels. You like you guys will do not have so much trouble like discovering the new access. It's like a more content friendly. But like on medium and hard part like necromants and witches, those creatures are more focused on more higher level players for sure. Like a mage is quite squishy, so it's not so possible to make at this level. But I have some other players like an average from 500 to 700 that they can go there and make some good experience. For sure, we know that some places that are some hard difficult, but for this you guys can like try to formatting on those hard places even if you are a lower level. Like I remember when was corrupted, the recommended level was like 400 and people just got the 400 and go there like try harding a lot. It's not a easy content since the best level is when you have more status, more powerful equipments, and like at content overall. Another question about Wedlusa, hi. Those percentage of cards drop are in the same of every mob? Yes. Every mob has the same difficulty to drop the cards, if I remember well. Right, Leper? Leper is muted
Yes,
again.
yes, I was muted again. I will leave it. I will leave it not muted. But yes, the percentage is same for all drops for cards.
Yeah, okay. Next topic, guys. Speaking about of Saint Marty, answering some questions, it's our necessary also to comment on some minor corrections that were necessary after update. Once again, we would like to thank all the players who have reported all the bugs. Always inform us in the best way possible, like sending screenshots, describing, recording a video and sending for us. Remembering that for those who are new to Kakele, this is quite normal since every update always ends up with one thing or another not working out as we desired. So it's always necessary to adjust. Also, if you still finding something wrong, please let us know in our Discord. You can talk with me, with Lefur, with every one of those SMs. They will repass about the bug. We will investigate further and try to fix as soon as we can. Okay, remembering that it's good to always giving us the more details that you can. Okay, Nato, want to talk about one news thing that has came with the update?
Of course, I want Zion. And talking about all of this stuff, it's another system that has arrived in a new and remodeled version, and it's our add-ons and outfits system. This was a big request from the community since the beginning, and who always wanted more customization options for its characters. And this option has now arrived with our updates of the St. Marty Island. And we are bringing many more options for players to customize their characters the way they want. And of course, this is a new format and a new system. And we know that it still needs further adjustments and improvements. Either way, either in the way it's organized or in selecting your items. But both Doctor and I, we are already working hard on this with the aim of making the system so many of you like even better. And of course, many of you ask the famous questions. What about the weapons? What about the weapons that we carry on our hands? And what can I tell you is that they are in progress. We are working on this. It's a long and laborious work to
Process.
do. Sorry?
It's a long process.
Yes. And we prefer to focus initially on the add-ons and leave them practically finished so that in the coming updates we can work more focused on the weapons that the characters will equip. And of course, this will include all weapons for all classes, which is gloves, staffs, swords, axes, and of course my favorite ones, the bows.
Yeah, commenting about this topic of the outfits and add-ons, we know that many of you got some bit confused about where to find those add-ons with the best like outfit styles, and we can assure that we are always analyzing and see if everything is okay. So if you find something that's not properly working or missing, give us details. Comparison is always good, so we can improve it even better. It's hard. And also within the next updates that we are going to bring, the outfits and the add-ons will still be receiving improvements. Like we'll start to focusing on those types of weapons. Like we know that we have some funny moments regarding the alchemist gloves, in which they have some many memes, but that's part of the community. We understand that we still need some improvements, but based on the time between each update and in seeing the difficult to bring those add-ons like the outfits ones to the game, like we have to basically reworked all those updates. It was a long and complex process. So, like in the next updates, we want to improve the appearance of the screen when you are wearing selecting the outfits and add-ons. We are planning to bring those new types of weapons, as not said, globes, staffs, swords, axes, bows. Like we know that like hunters would like to see their bows with as hand weapons, and actually there's a it's a ballista, a crossbow. So we understand that, and we not forgot about the weapons, but we still need more time and properly study in which way we will be bringing those features at with the most caution possible, because we know like outfits and others are like a piece of heart from the players. They like try a lot to get those items, and we appreciate this. This is a great system that we bring to Kakele, and we will improve it even further. Okay, let's go to our next topic. Uh, Now that we have talked about the outfits, about what we are going to planning about this system, we also have commented a little on the update that has arrived. I would like to talk about something that's always important to mention and help us a lot. It's our Patreon system. For those who are recently starting following Kakao and still young to the game, we have the Patreon system where who love the game and want to directly support Kakao's development can become patrons and receive exclusive rewards. Inside the Patreon, we have four levels from the system: the Patreon Gold, the Patreon Bones, and also the supporter ones. Okay. But in Patreon Bros, you will receive some rewards like access to exclusive channel on our Discord with a special function where you can chat with the other patrons and other members of our team and staff. Early access to our test server, like you guys said, have saw, we recently have update, and before we launch this update, we always open a test server in where players can go there, test, make their suggestions, while we can perform some changes until we can update the game. And when you are a patron bronze and patron gold, you will have early access to it, so you guys will have the chance to know first those places, those changes, the new items coming. It's always good to mention that. Also, if you want, you can make suggestions and provide feedback to the game. And if you are a collector after being patron bronze for 3 months, you will receive an exclusive Kakale's mug. This collector's mug has a unique artwork and is updated regularly over time. And for those who want to know more about the benefits of being a Patron Gold, Patron Gold members receive all rewards from the Patron Bros level, plus some additional gifts. In Patron Gold, you not only have the access to the server and an exclusive Discord and role on it, but Patreon Gold members are also the first ones to access the test server before everyone else. They will receive some Kakao coins, premium time, and exclusive decorative item after 6 months, where you can request the item that you want. Note that this is purely cosmetic item and does not affect gameplay in any way, like blessing, using this type of items, none of this, okay? Um, they also will receive an exclusive collector's t-shirt, which changes themes from each version. The last one that I have saw was Gorasin. I guess we are going to receive the new type soon, in which is Saint Martin. So if you guys like to collect those items, the t-shirt, the mug, you can check. Just search for the Kakele Patron to our website, and we will find more information. And also, recently on our Discord, you have the new two possibilities to join our Patreon. Those are the supporter ones, in which they are a bit more cheap. compared to the bronze and the golden good patron ones. But it's important to mention that those two types of patrons does not receive the collector's part, like mug and shirt. So if you want to support Kakele, help us on developing this game, feel part of the team, you can go check it in our website and also our Discord and select the best option for you. All right? Let's see if we have some comments. Nothing for now. Let's go to the next topic. I think you like some events at Kakele and also map changes, right, Nato?
Right, it's a very talked topic on the community. And now that we have given our message about patrons in the last topics, I would like to ask you all who has been in Kakalion for the Christmas event of this year. And this, guys, it was another big request from all of you from the community who always wanted us to bring in more seasonal events from the real life to the Kakao, like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, and many more. And Christmas is just the first event coming in this new version. Of course, we are still thinking about how to improve these events, the rewards, the bosses. But in addition to the event itself, it also brings a thematic change in both Kakalion and Kibeleza. So if you haven't seen the event yet, don't miss the chance before it's over. Remember that it will only last for the month of December, so the next time you will have to appreciate and participate on this, it will be on December of the next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, throughout the entire next year of 2024, we will have all the seasonal events, so be right there.
Yeah. The Kakele events, like seasonal events, was quite a different thing that we have the chance to bring this Kakele on this update. Since must confess it's not so hard to implement this, but it takes time because it involves like the game art, like a bit of the lore part, development. But within this last update, we were able to like bring some setup events, so you guys can always expect in the next upcoming features new types of events that will auto turn in when the proper time comes. Like we are starting with the appearance change on Kebeleza and Kakelion. This is just a beginning. For sure, we want to expand this on the other islands and cities like Muroria, Bulgaria, North. We really want to make every part of Cacao with like it's like seasons and expect more events, different ones. For sure, we cannot make this type of events like so much harder and with not so like best in slot items for like weapons or this. We are more focused in bringing this event like to bring different types of outfits, add-ons, customizations. I don't know, maybe cards. It can be a possibility that we can explore. So there's many new options that we can improve on this. And if you like events and like to participate on those events that we have on Kakao, we will have like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting. Also the Halloween one. So I think in the next update we will have even more. And if you have some comments and suggestions about how we can make this type of events, what do you guys want different from your day by day on Kakao? Feel free to suggest us, okay? Also, we have one comment about Muka. What about having utility NPCs on Saint Marty, like bank, seller, etc.? Muka, the main reason that we do is not have like seller NPCs on the main and on those cities, it's because they are like not Pacific places. Only the main cities of Kakel, like in which we have like the king, the population without any type of like troubles as by lore. So I think the only exception actually is the Dark Continent. In there's one reason because it's really too far, but like places from St. Marty is not the best places to like refill. It's like hostile places.
And
So
you also have to think about that actually Saint Marty it was forgotten by
yeah,
everyone and everything, so it's very far away from this society. So we have to work on also, not only the systematic thing, but we have to work on the part of the lore of the game. So that's why we don't have this kind of utility NPCs there.
yeah, for sure. It has many possibilities in future. We have like new types of cities, new types of like content at all from the players. Kakel is not limited by what we already have. Like we have Marcella, in which makes all the history and lore from Kakel. I am more than sure that sooner or later we will have like a new type of city, but I cannot promise you when we are going to. But in Kakel, expect you can expect everything that has a possibility. We do not like to think that it's not for never. We will be doing sooner or later based on the necessities and like what the game's most needs. You know, I think they are on ads at the moment. Oh, we're back. Um, Another comment here. What Loza? Christmas event is always when I sleep or in work. Oh, what Loza? You do not have a friend or someone that you can call? Like just participate on join. I don't know. I don't remember which vocation you are, but I expect that you enjoy at least one event. If you don't expect more events, we are always looking for it, and everyone can enjoy. Okay. Next topic. This one is one I'd like to talk about it. It's and also taking advantage of event theme on season events that we have in Kakao. I'd like to tell that we are about to start a new event taking place on the next few days. As you know, we have recently been increasing the number of interactive events with the community and always thinking on new ways to run contests and events. With this and given our recent update, we would like to announce that from December 22nd until December 29th, we will be holding the first Kakao cosplay event. So, if you like references and know a lot about cosplay culture and also want to show off your creativity, this is one of the new ways that we are able to do this on event. Of course, like any event, there are a few simple rules. Uh, I will explain a little bit about this now. Like when posting your entry along with your character, also include an image of your cosplay reference. One submission only per participant. Reposting, editing, or deleting and reposting will also be considered invalidate entries. And for sure, no inappropriate content. Any kind of reference to it will be automatically disqualified. We will be taking the creativity this into account. And remember, guys, that's 1 week event that you guys have time to think, try out different sets, different appearance, different references. Since Kakel has this new type of system in which is the add-ons, uh, I have saw many different and iconic characters around the Kakao, and thinking on that, we want to see everyone who wants to participate it on it. And for sure, for those who are joining on our contest, uh, there will be prizes. The first place will be receiving 1,500 cacao coins plus a gold trophy. The second place will receive 1,000 cacao coins plus a silver trophy. And the third place will receive 500 cacao coins plus a bronze trophy. And if you want to help to participate, it's quite simple. On December 22, you go to the forum, select the tag in which will be the cosplay event, and just post. It's quite simple. If you have some doubts, some problems about posting, feel free to ask about the help of one of our SCMs. That way we can post for you, like participate, join, interact with you all, okay? Remembering that will be 1 week event, and I think that we'll be announcing the winners on January, the first day of January. So stay tuned. We are going to make the announcement on our Discord. You can go see there all the rules, all the prizes, and we expect everyone's enjoy, okay? The fear. Want to talk about our resellers?
Yes, of course. Alright, guys, now that we've talked about our new event, one thing I'd like to discuss with you is our resellers. Our resellers are here to make life easier for Kakao players, and through them you can buy Kakao coins quickly and conveniently at a lower price. So, and the coins they sell are fully tradable among the players. So you can buy these Kakao coins and don't need to wait they become transferable. And our resellers are Mage 1 TV, Dian XD, and Moedas. Unfortunately, they mainly serve the South American market, but for example, Mage TV accepts PayPal, which provides an option for those living in other locations. And by additional, for those living in Europe, North America, and Asia, we have our online store. There you can buy directly on our website through our partner Xsola, and there you can find many more payment, payment options available worldwide. So if you want to customize your character, buy that beautiful outfit, or get a new pet, be sure to check out our websites and prices. It's always good to remember that by buying through the means Kakao offer, you will ensure a secure and risk-free purchase, and in addition, that will be very practical and fast. And if you guys have any questions or want to know more about how to buy, how to if they are tradable or untradable, just contact us that will help you.
Okay. So guys, also if you want to know better and further about the prices, remembering that the prices from our like web shop are more cheap than if you go to the platforms where you can use our Xsola. And if you have some troubles or issues, please let us know so in that way we can always assist you everyone. Okay. Uh, Going ahead with our next topic, that we have commented about the resellers. Lefir, recently we have closed and make it a pool about the ranking and badges. Do you want to comment about this?
Yes, as Zion said, recently we had a poll on our Discord channel, and we are collecting information, opinions, and suggestions on of the things that players like and always comment, which is the ranking system and badges. With this in mind, we have created a topic in our forum in which we want to know what kind of improvements we can make to the system, and we want our opinion. What do you find most attractive? New beds next to nicknames, and new types of ranking, like the ranking of who has the best defense or who has the best attack, and one badge for this next to your nickname. And if yes, which ones, no?
Mhm.
And if you have any other suggestion, let us know. And a reminder to everyone to always be respectful when commenting on other players' opinion. And we know that we often don't agree with your other players' opinions, but all suggestions will be read equally. So don't worry, guys.
Yeah, we recently has improving about gathering some feedbacks and comments about what is the best thing that we can do at Kakele. For sure, it's always important to remember that not every suggestion will be just like accepted. We are always looking in the best way in which we can adapt to Kakele and make it like fully usable. I have saw many different ideas on this topic, like even creating a new type, like a window in which you guys can see their status, their things like that, like ranking or something like that. And for sure, we will take it into account. But we still like gathering information and trying our best and how improve. We know that on mobile users, many icons, many like things on the screen is going to be polluted, and we care about this. But we also have received some comments from the players wanting more types of badges. Like we have on the camera mode the Jovashu Hose, in which he has the pet one. So it's we know that many players like uh, do a lot of efforts on getting those ranks and getting like quite unique compared to the others. In we want to improve on this feature also, like I don't know, different types of badges, different types of things that we can bring. Also, we have one comment about Wedlosa. Do you think about upgrading wiki website? Like when you're looking at monsters, you can click on that and it's look and get redirected by the page. What loss for sure. Improvements are always indeed necessary, even in more like the wiki. We already started to think how we can improve it, like the interface and like how we want to be show for you all, like the interactivity that you guys can use this our website. I think as the time is going on, we will be able to like bring a more not more comfortable system like on our site that you can see the information. But there's one of our goals that we want to improve, but it's on just needs some a bit of time to properly take this on work. Okay. Okay, guys. Now that we have commented about our pool, I like to briefly mention our other social media platforms. They are a means for those who would like to stay updated on all events in our Kakao world. We have our accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also with TikTok, where you guys can follow the news in the way you prefer. And if you have some suggestions for improvements, or if you have found a bug and don't know where to report it, Discord is where the most of the community gathers. There we have a forum where you can comment, suggest new ideas, especially now since we make a new update. Also, if you love streams and want to earn rewards by just watching, be sure to watch us on the platform like we are doing right now. And every month we do three important podcasts in like in English, Spanish, and Portuguese, in which we always comment about the changes, about what's coming up. We can answer some questions and doubts that you guys had, like making this interaction that we always want to improve. So feel free to follow us, to get to know on all the news is always good, and stay in touch. So that's it, guys. Lefer, about Cacao 2024, new ideas, new stuffs that are coming. I think you have prepared something for to talk to the players, right?
Yes, I was anxious for this topic. Well, folks, this year has been very special for Kakel. We've made several achievements, implemented new systems that we did never even throw before, such as the mount, the add-on system, and much more. But it's time to look a little into the future and see what's coming next year. And for that, we took a vote on which system you'd like to see first next year. And the answer was global wars. So nothing could be fairer than to start by talking about this topic. So we can't say too much about it because we have not decided all the details. But what we can say is that we have PvP, rewards, and a lot of fun. So it could be an invasion from one server to another one and cause a war between PvA and PvP. And what we do know it will be global, and it also like to ask you to help us with ideas on what the system could look like. So if you have one idea, please use our forum on Discord and we will check. So now talking a bit about another idea that will be also coming next year is the gathering system. If you have been playing Kakel for a while, you will realize that we have mechanics like collecting woods and collecting
Mining.
fiction, yeah, yes, mining, and other things. And that's exactly what we're going to change. Our idea is to make the system something with much more content, like crafting items, other types of fish to catch, other types of woods to collect, more types of resources to collect. Something much more complete, like a really sandbox MMORPG that you usually see in other games too. So this is about the gathering system. And now talking about one thing that already has in the game. And last but not least, we have your card system, which is also coming next year. And not the card system because already have this, but the gaming system. So as many of you know the cards were included at first. Sorry, we didn't have many of them. But today we already have 50 cards in the game, and many more are still being produced for the next update. So we can start thinking more about the details of the system we are going to implement. And at the moment, we are planning on a battle system between players. Uh, your cards against another player's cards, like deck versus deck. And this is the base that we want to follow. And we have not decided the rewards we will give you for each duel, but we want it to be something interactive for everyone to play. And of course, I personally want to see a tournament of players deck.
Yeah.
Well, these are the main contests we want to cover next year. If I forgotten anything, please remind me, guys. But I think that's it. I don't.
And it's still under at the beginning from the development, like, but what can we expect on like think in possibilities? It can be like on PvP. It may be a specific place in all types of players from every server can join in, or like specific types of set bring it from the PvP or something like that. We are open-wide on ideas to get some best understanding in which ways that you guys want to bring this system on Kakel. For sure, we are caring about interacting with the common places on the servers, like the existing ones. We want more just to focus on something nice and every kind of player can enjoy and have some fun. Also, the gathering system is another system that we indeed need a better improvement on it, and we are thinking on how we can improve this system, like new types of ways in which you guys can gather your resources, or like craft something differently what we made in today on Kakel. And we are still gathering some information. We have good examples. We have a good idea about what can be. And it's going to be a quite a simple system. So there is not expect like anything complex, and you need to like be understand everything in the game to use this. No, we want everything everyone can enjoy and make something useful from that. But this is just the beginning. And last for and for last, the card system. I have followed Motley personally on developing the cards. He puts much effort on it. Like even on arts, he's already thinking on how we can improve, implement this system in game. The main goal, guys, is that it is going to be short battles in which you guys will have some fun, the possibilities to like turn over on the gameplays. Like I don't know, it opens some possibilities like the Crusade on becoming events. I don't know, maybe rankings. So we want to aim on those systems and new implement functions in the next year. Nato, do you want to comment something about it, or we can go to our last topic?
I just want to talk about the carding system, which is like a game inside the game, and I think it will be very fun to see the players fighting each other with the cards and going into hunt to find new cards of new mobs. And of course, we are trying to get a very amount of different cards for very amount of different mobs. So all that I want to say that is that you can expect the best thing we can deliver for you as a mini game inside the game.
Yeah, exactly. So next year is coming with great changes, great implements. Like we still still developing many other functions and systems to the next year. But we only will give more details as the times goes by, and or we are getting closer to our next update. Speaking briefly in the next update, we already have a team, and also we are already working on it. So stay tuned. We will soon start to commenting, talking about everything that is coming up on the game, and do not miss. All right, let's see if here are some comments. Well, loser. Right now, I've got only Capybara card and Dracu. It's not so easy to drop some card, or it's my bad luck. Yeah, Wedlows, if you are trying just to drop it, I honestly respect you because it's not so easy. I have met some players that like kill at 10k those and still gotten the card, and like other players kill at once and drop it. So my guess is keep trying. You can do it. For sure, there is a easier way that is you can buy those cards, but it's important that you comment that not everyone will going to have those cards. It's going to be a different type of gameplay on aspect of the roleplay itself. And for sure, this is a RPG, we want to bring many more other features aside just like grinding experience and getting stronger. Like Kakel has his own universe and his own histories, ideas, theories, like everything you guys can imagine. And we expect to explore even more this aspect of the RPG. We know that there have some players that like this. We know also that have some pilot players that would do not like, but we focus on making a good RPG, a good MMORPG within the next few days. As much detail we can put on it, and then efforts we will do it. So that's it. Guys, the last topic before we finish our podcast, I would like to talk about one thing that many players like. And now that we have given you our more of our usual message, I'd like to comment about the new event that we are going to have, the Experience Event Boost. A few days ago, we did some research on what would be the best date for this event, for hold this event, and with the help of all the votes, comments, and opinions, we were able to set a better date for everyone to enjoy this event. So pay attention. If you haven't heard yet, from the 2030 to 2050 of December, we will be applying an experience boost on our servers. In case if you don't remember the date or have any doubts regarding it, we currently have this event scheduled on our Discord. So just go there and check out the details. Once again, I would like to thank the entire community for their support, feedback. This is a loving way for our team to return all the love and support that you guys gave to us. And it's okay if sometimes the opinions doesn't match up. We know that without a community, Kakao doesn't exist. What we really matters is that everyone here considers us to be one as a big family. So it's normal to have like opposite opinions, good times, bad times. Kakel has already evolved much more than I ever imagined, and I believe that this is just chill. Uh, beginning. So on behalf of the Viva Games, we would like to thank you, every one of those players, no session, and thank you everyone. Uh, and may you all have a good end of the year to get together with your families, friends, colleagues. There's more to come in the next year. So I will finish for now our podcast. I expect to see everyone here on the next year. I expect great times for everyone, good moments with your family, like everything you can guys imagine. I would like to pass the voice for or my partners. Nato, do you want to say bye?
Of course, guys, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for watching us on this day. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a good New Year. And we hope to see you all here together and having fun and keeping playing the game in 2024. And of course, as Zion said, there's two there's a lot of new things to come, so stay here with us. Thank you.
Thanks, Nato. Lefur,
Well, folks, goodbye. Thank you for very much for Thank you very much for watching the last podcast of the year. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you soon.
that's it. Doctor,
You. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
that's it. Once again, guys, I expect to see everyone in the next year. Stay well, stay safe, stay playing Kakao. We want everything more super great on this game. See ya.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my love life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger.